Hello and welcome to Live in the Solution. I'm your astrologer and tarot card reader, Mary Trimble, here with your readings for November the 25th through December the 1st. Oh my God, we're at the end of the year. What a year it has been. Wow. Anyway, so welcome, guys. If you are new and you are coming here for the first time, I'm so happy that you found me, and I really hope you enjoy these readings and that you return. And if you are returning, thank you, guys. I really appreciate your loyalty and support of my channel. Now, these readings are for the collective, guys. So if you would like a more in-depth personal reading, click on this link here, which will take you to my website. You can see the kind of readings that I offer. And remember, take what resonates and leave the rest. They are for your sun, moon, and rising, and all the links to the other videos will be below in the show more section. Sometimes it takes me a minute to put those up, but check them out anyway. I also have a Facebook group, and I'm hoping to do a live feed. I do it every full moon and every new moon, twice a month in that group only. And I look at the charts, I look and I see how each sign is receiving the energy of the new or the full moon. And then I also have cards, and I answer a couple of questions after, time allowing. And so whoever shows up are the ones that get that in the reading. And I probably will do it either Monday or Tuesday. Ideally, I'd like to do it Monday, but if I don't have the time, I'll do it Tuesday, which is on the full moon. It's a private group. You have to go to Facebook. The link to that will be below, and you can just look. You click on the link, because people ask me this all the time. Click on the link, and then you're taken to my Facebook group. You request to get in, and you answer a couple of questions. It's only 2 questions, and then you get in. Now, what else? Another way to support this channel is through Patreon, guys. So you can click on this link and check out my Patreon page. I post things on Patreon that I don't post anywhere else. And also there's all different tier levels, so you get different rewards for, and I'm working on this project that my patrons will be able to access for free. I mean, it'll be a charge for everyone else, but I'm working on it. So I don't want to say anything right now. Maybe I will announce it on the new moon. Okay, so now, lastly, these readings are in 3 sections. This is the intro. Then there's the astrology report, and then the tarot card section of your reading. And the timestamps to skip each section, it will be below in the show more section. So if you're checking out your sun, moon, rising, you don't want to listen to the astrology section again, or the intro, you can go straight to your tarot reading. So without further ado, let's go to the astrology report, shall we? Hello and welcome to the astrology report section of your reading. And what an incredible celestial sky we have this week. It's very exciting. There is a lot going on, guys. So on Monday, November the 25th, we start with Venus moves into the sign of Capricorn from Sagittarius into Capricorn. Now, while it was in Sagittarius, it was free-flowing and exciting energy and explorative. And then it moved into Capricorn, which is more of a restrictive energy. But actually, this is a really good opportunity to commit to a relationship. Perhaps if you're already in a relationship, then it can be a recommitment to that relationship. And if it's new, then maybe you can take it to the next level. And it's also really good energy to find a lover, to manifest that. So the bonus here is that Venus is still conjunct Jupiter and the galactic center. Right? So this is a wonderful, romantic, passionate energy. So although although Venus is moving away from Jupiter, it's still in that range of being, where their energies are melting with each other, melding. So this will go on for, towards the end of the week. So it's a beautiful energy. Now, on Tuesday, we move into the new moon in Sagittarius. Now, the new moon is when both the sun and the moon are together, as opposed to the full moon where they're opposite. So this is an incredible time to do intentions. What do you want to change? Now, listen, Sagittarius is an optimistic sign. It's adventurous. It's about higher learning. It's spiritual. This is like an awakening. It's like the consciousness awakening right now, because there's a lot of Uranian energy. Uranus is aspecting both the sun and the moon. And that is, Uranus is like sudden happenings. It's like a higher octave of thinking and contemplating. It will bring in the freedom factor. It's like we want to be free of the constraints, it's like breaking free. If you've been stuck or stagnant in any way, this is an opportunity to break free from that. Or if you've been feeling the pressures and the stress of everyday, mundane life, this is another chance to break free and do something different. This is about change. It's about really, you may be shocked at the change that people are making around you, or perhaps even yourself. So it's almost like people are making radical changes. So you look, things have been under pressure, right? While we've been going through Scorpio, and now this is like it's coming to a boiling point. It's like the pressure cooker is letting the steam out. So it's almost like change becomes necessary. So we have to make changes in some areas of our lives. So it can be like a big sigh of relief, particularly if we're proactive and we are making those changes voluntarily. Now on Wednesday, Neptune is stationing ready to go direct. So this is a really amplification of the qualities of Neptune. So Neptune is about intuition, it's about idealism, creativity, spirituality, interdimensional energies, energies that lie beyond this physical realm, this 3D realm that we're on. So it heightens psychic and intuitive abilities. So it also sensitizes us to our environment and others' energy. We pick up on everybody's energy. We're extremely sensitive at this time. Neptune can take us on a journey of fantasy or even stress and anxiety. So whatever we focus on will dominate our feelings and sense of well-being. Therefore, it's imperative that we reach for a better feeling thought. As Esther and Jerry Hicks always say, for the law of attraction, reach for a better feeling thought. Don't go down the rabbit hole, because Neptune will take your hand and drag you further down. You want Neptune to bring you up to the clouds. So hang on and go up to the clouds and beyond. Check yourself on occasion and say, is this reality? Because it's very difficult to tell what's real and what's imagined during this time. So it's really important to kind of check in and say, wait, is that reality, or am I imagining that? And also, this is a great time for creative writing, anything creative, visual arts, anything you put your mind to that's creative, will take off. It's a visionary energy, and wondrous things can come to light during this time during this transit. Now, Thursday, November the 28th, is Thanksgiving Day here in North America. So happy Thanksgiving to all those who are celebrating it. And more power to you, the ones that are protesting it. Mercury is trine to Neptune on Thanksgiving Day. So it's a beautiful creative energy. It's a lovely time to create a lovely nurturing environment for family and for a family and friends gathering. If you are doing a Thanksgiving dinner, a chance to express yourself in a compassionate and almost poetic way. Neptune is at the same time, Neptune is in a sextile with Saturn, which is a lovely energy, and that gives structure to Neptune, and it really helps you turn your thoughts and ideas into practice. It gives you the force to manifest your wishes and dreams. And later that day, Venus trines Uranus. So this is more of that surprising Uranian energy, right? It's like breaking free. It can be rebellious. Excuse me, surprise encounters can happen. And it's like you want to express freedom within your relationships. It's breaking through of restrictions or blocks that you've had in relationships. This energy can breathe new life into a dull or challenging relationship. It'll shake things up, And look, it's also one of those times that you could get a new look, like a new haircut, completely different from what you've had before, that's kind of shocking to other people, or a makeover. A real far departure from your current style kind of thing. So, guys, this week promises to be an exciting week full of surprises and forward motion. Have a wonderful week. And without further ado, let's go to your tarot card reading, shall we? Hello, Aries, and welcome to your reading for... I can take my glasses off now. That's good. Welcome to your reading for November the 25th through December the 1st. November, can't believe it. We're nearly at the end of the year. Scurry. I'm scared. Okay. This is for Aries. What wonderful gifts, guidance, blessings, and helpful information can you give Aries for this coming week of November the 25th through December the 1st? May these cards be filled with love and blessings and compassion. Okay. 3 cards for Aries, please. 3 cards for Aries. 3 cards for Aries. 2 more cards for Aries, please. 2 more cards for Aries. Oh, there we go. 1 more card for Aries, please. There we go. And these are clarifying cards for Aries. What wonderful gifts, guidance, blessings, and helpful information can you give Aries through these clarifying cards? May these cards be filled with love, blessings, and compassion. Please clarify. There it is. Oh, okay. Please clarify. Oh, and please. Oh, darling. Okay. Take a look at your cards, Aries. The first card out for you is the Hanging Man, clarified by the Seven of Swords. Then you have the Page of Wands, clarified by the Page of Wands. So that's the double message, and they very strong. So this is the Hermit, and then you have the Knight of Cups. Okay, so the first card out for you, Aries, is the Hanging Man. For some of you, there may be a pause in action. It may be one of those things where you've had all these delays and nothing seems to be going in the time frame that you want it to go. And it's almost like that frustration and impatience that, you've been feeling, not being able to get this, whatever it is, off the ground. When the Hanging Man comes in, he's kind of sacrificed himself. He's hanging, usually he hangs from the tree of life, but this is from the wheel, from life itself, and the wheel of fortune is hanging. And he's taking a look at this situation he's got this moment, so he's taking that time to take a look at this from a different perspective. I always think about this as opening up your mind. And I have a feeling that you need to open your mind up, and you need to kind of see why these delays are happening, because you have someone who's not quite got your back. Somebody is not telling you the truth. So the delays may be happening for a reason that you don't know about. Maybe they're covering their own mistakes, and they're afraid to own up to their error, the errors of their ways. Whatever the reason is, somebody is not being honest with you. So this is a time to really open your mind and look at all the possibilities, what you think could have gone wrong, or how you can fix something. Because somebody who's advising you, perhaps, or who is maybe somebody's gossiping and telling you an untruth, it can really point you in a different direction. I just watched something on PBS. I forget what it was. It's BBC, I think, perhaps. And it was all about, this person feeding someone else the wrong information. And it was, I thought to myself, wow, if I was in that position, I wouldn't know what had happened. I wouldn't know that this person is out there still. Anyway, all I'm saying is that somebody is not being honest with you. So you really kind of need to kind of take a step back and really look at the situation and really ask yourself what makes sense. This person has told you something. Does that really make sense to you? Does that seem so far out that it can't be true? Because maybe it isn't true, or it's too good to be true. You need to do the research behind this, Aries. So you need to kind of see what's going on. So I'm getting that somebody could have even offered you a job, and it may not be all that it's, that it pretends to be. So you need to kind of look at that. Anyway, the next card out for you is the Page of Wands. And the Page of Wands, it's fire, it's passion. It's this is like, okay, so if you've been contemplating an idea, or some kind of opportunity, something that you want to create, perhaps it's a product, whatever it is, it could be an invention even. When the Page of Wands comes in, it's saying it's time to act on that. Stop thinking about it, stop writing about it, stop talking about it, and do it. And it's so interesting because you've got the Page of Wands clarifying it. It's really telling you it's ready for the next phase of your life. It's ready for the next phase. You need to take the action and make this a reality. And you've got the celestial sky backing you. All that energy, that creative energy, and Saturn is there to bring in structure and rules so that you can really kind of focus and move ahead with this. Maybe you've been a little reticent about moving ahead because you're afraid of failure. You think you can't do it. But listen, just take little steps. Just do it. Just do it, darling. Take the action. Now is the time. And you'll have the energy because things are starting to move forward astrologically. The planets are all going forward. Or they will be by the end of the week, and they'll pick up pace. They'll get faster towards the end of the year and into January. And the next card out is the Hermit. So the Hermit is all about knowledge and power and higher learning, right? And he really wants to learn everything. He's very wise. He's gone into a cave and he's voraciously read everything that he can get his hands on, and he's really knowledgeable now. He comes out and he's meditated, he's connected with the ethereal realm, and he comes out a spiritual guru, right? He's the bomb. He knows what's up, darling. And he's holding that light up to show others the way. The light represents his mind. And the mind, he's separated from his mind now. So he's not enslaved to the negative thought, or he can separate himself, and he's not controlled by his mind anymore. We get to this when we meditate. Meditation helps us separate ourselves from our minds and helps us be calm, serene, and take everything with stride and know that nothing's going to knock us over. Because when we have knowledge, we know, look, the only guarantee in life, guys, is change. Yes, change comes, and a lot of us don't like change. We don't like to upset the apple cart, But without change, we won't know something better, right? There could be something much better out there to achieve or to strive for. Look, clarifying this is the Knight. Knights are about movement, right? And he's coming in and he's saying, rely on your intuition. I want to sing that song, rely on your intuition, even though it's not the song. From one lover to another. This is also an opportunity to meet someone. This is love coming in. This is a message of love. This is a gift of love. It's like the knight in shining armor, right? He comes in, or she comes in. It can be a knightress. There's no, it doesn't matter about the gender. Let me put it that way. So this is an incredible energy. And this, Venus conjunct Jupiter, connected to the galactic center. This is, this is great. This is also Venus sextiling Uranus. We could meet someone suddenly out of the blue that just knocks us off our feet. Yes, very, very nice energy. Or if we are in a relationship, it can kind of get like that very deep intensity and to the next level. Beautiful. Aries, thank you so much for tuning in. Please don't forget to like this video, share it with friends, family, neighbors, co-workers, social media, comment. I live for every comment and I always respond. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. Mwah! I love you all, and I'll see you next week.